The annual Lake Mainstay Regatta on August 12 drew hundreds of visitors to the freshwater lake in Region 2. The event saw over 13 boat racing competitions, 5 swimming races, among other activities, as many celebrated the tourism event. The InfoHub team traveled to the Pomeroon-Supernam region to witness the annual occasion.
The future of Guyana has never looked better. Our nation is on the cusp of a development program like never seen before. While Guyana is now emerging as an energy giant through the discovery of massive reserves of oil and natural gas, it is your government's intention that the huge benefits emerging from this will go where it matters most, to you, the people of this beloved country. There is a surge of confidence in the way Guyana is governed once again, and the level of investor interest is unprecedented. Guyana is poised to become the breadbasket of the region, and the pace at which this nation will grow through prudent fiscal management will be nothing short of impressive. But more than anything else will be the way every Guyanese, regardless of color, class, or creed, becomes a part of this historic period of national transformation, sharing in the wealth and well-being of it all as one Guyana.
Lake Mainstay Resort Regatta expanded over the years, gaining a reputation of a well-organized, disciplined, and one of the biggest local events. Geared as a family event, it attracts over 6,000 overseas and local patrons. After waiting an entire year for the annual festival, crowds poured into the community on the banks of the Essequibo Freshwater Lake to have an enjoyable time. A tradition for some, it was also the first time for a number of visitors.
This is something that persons in the region look forward to annually because it's a form, as I said, to socialize, and boat racing, is especially for the Pomeranians, that's one of their sports because we don't have vehicle as such. So it's an event that persons look forward to in August.
Well, I've been coming to Regatta since I was born pretty much, and I'm with Team Gonzales, which is my father and my brother. They all race. And this year, well, we don't have much competition here because the Bartica team is not here. But normally this is a big event for the family. We just come out, we love to support, we love to thrill about it. It's very exciting for us. Yeah.
My first time. It's enjoyable. I love the atmosphere. Everyone around here is friendly, and it's open space and have a lot of fun.
It was great actually. We had a little rough start with the rain and all that, but it actually worked out quite fine in the end. And I'll definitely be coming back next year. So the next time I come, I want to get into the water.
It's the first time for me at Lake Mainstay on the regatta, and so far I see is like it's the best event would be for the year, and it's so wonderful. It's wonderful to be here. I'm happy to be here for the very first time, and I would encourage people that next year we do it bigger and better.
Director of Lake Mainstay Resort, Wilfred Jagnerine, described the preparations leading for the 18th regatta as successful, despite earlier challenges of getting sufficient sponsors for the water sports competition.
The preparation went good. As you can see, every year we have improved what we're doing. We are spending more money as we make money. We're not borrowing. So the money spent back to improve the place. From last year to now, you see a lot of difference in the place. We have improved tremendously this year, where accessibility to the resort with the sponsors, the racers and so on is much, much better.
There were several overseas-based visitors who learned of the event through social media.
This is my first time at this event, yes. I'm enjoying it a lot. I mean, the boats are racing so fast. There's excitement, there's music, everybody's dancing, everybody's having a good time. I'm glad I came to Guyana for this event. I'm only in Guyana for a few weeks, so I'm really enjoying it.
Really, really nice. Really entertaining. On YouTube, you get to meet a lot of people, and it's fun, entertaining.
First time at the regatta, yes. It's quite the atmosphere. It's an experience for sure. We just got here about an hour or so ago. Fun atmosphere, you know, the music, all the people, just a lot of fun, the boat races, just the entire atmosphere as a whole is a whole lot of fun here at the regatta. I've never really seen boat racing before, so kind of seeing that here in Lake Mainstay is what I'm really looking forward to the most. It's really cool. I'll be here in Guyana for the next 2 years, so the next 2 ones, I'm going to try my best to be here for the regatta, absolutely.
The regatta featured teams competing in over 18 water sport events. These included the 15, 40, 90 and 200 horsepower races, swimming and canoeing, to name a few. A total of $3 million was up for grabs by competitors. Dominating the other teams and cupping first prize in the most categories was the Gonzalez family team.
So for today, my father, he only did one race, but he's been competing in the smaller categories. But he doesn't really do that. But because of the lack of competition, he had to join in the race. For the Unlimited, of course, he got it first because that's the biggest power. For the 75, he got first as well. And for the 40, he didn't compete in that one, so 2 firsts overall. It's very special. I mean, it brings the family together, and we really enjoy it. It's like when you have Christmas, most families go together. Well, for us, it's mainly regatta. The entire family comes out and we support.
For many, the eagerly anticipated event was a success.
This event for me is successful so far, even though we've had a little bit of lapse with the weather, but that's something we can't control. But so far it's going fairly well, and I must give compliment to Mr. Jack Ryan and his team. So over the years, I think this crowd is far larger than the ones from the previous events. And I think with years to come, it will grow because Mainstay Regatta has become something that everybody looks forward to come August.
This is my first time here and I'm enjoying it a lot, and I'm looking forward to enjoy whatever is here to offer. For the past years, people have been talking all the time, so I'm so glad that I take that opportunity to come and see what it is all about, and I think it's a great adventure.
For many, resting on the lake's beautiful shore, the regatta was the perfect getaway for families, friends, and other social groups.
Well, I'm a member of the Mothers Union, and we are here on our annual outing. The last time I was at Lake Mainstay was 1978. Well, obviously, quite a lot of changes have taken place, and the place is beautiful. I think it's a beautiful activity, and I can see that it has brought a lot of people out, and I am happy to be here. This is really we have been here for a few days. Yesterday we were at Lake Kapoi. That was my first time, and so I just feel proud that there are so many beautiful activities and beautiful places to go in Guyana.
Well, this is normally our family outing, so we're having a lot of time now. We're enjoying ourselves and so on.
As the curtains came down on a fun-filled day of activities in the Wayaka village, patrons were treated to a live stage show with performances by several local artists.
This brings us to the end of another program of InfoHub Extended. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Why when I drink a nice guy, I get smoking on? Hey barman, y'all don't sell cigarettes anymore?
The new tobacco laws say we can't have cigarettes on public display and we can't advertise that we sell it.
Okay, give my part.
You can't do that in here, buddy. The law states that you can't smoke in an enclosed area. You have to go outside.
I think that's how they do it in foreign. So, the law finally comes again. I'm glad though.
Let's all work together to prevent cigarette smoking related illnesses.
Roundabouts. Approaching a roundabout. When you approach a roundabout, you must use your indicator if you intend to turn left or right or make a U-turn at the roundabout. You must give other road users sufficient notice of your intent to turn. Entering a roundabout. When entering a roundabout, you must slow or stop to give way to any vehicle already in the roundabout. You must also continue to use your indicators if you intend to turn left or right or make a U-turn. Turning left. When turning left, you must indicate left on approach and be travelling in the left-hand lane unless there are road markings with other instructions. Stay in the left lane and exit in the left lane. Turning right. When turning right, you must indicate right on approach and be travelling in the right-hand lane unless there are road markings with other instructions. Making a U-turn. When using a roundabout to make a U-turn, you must approach in the right lane and signal right. Changing lanes in a roundabout. Drivers may change lanes in a roundabout if they wish. The usual road rules for changing lanes apply. You must use your indicator and give way to any vehicle in the lane you are entering. Going straight ahead. You don't need to signal when approaching the roundabout if you are going straight ahead. You may approach the roundabout from either the left or right lane unless there are road markings with other instructions. Exiting a roundabout. As when you exit a road, you must signal left when leaving a roundabout, if it is practical to do so, and you should stop indicating as soon as you have exited the roundabout. However, when you are travelling straight ahead on a small single-lane roundabout, it may be impractical to indicate when exiting.